We are going to start class 3. All right. Hi, Panitova. All
Hello.
right. Course 15, class 3, question 1. Panitova, would you like to read?
Yes,
Go ahead, please.
second time he turned the wheel of the Dharma, Lord Buddha characterized all existing objects in five apparently very extreme ways. We have finished discussing the first list here, the letter four, Tibetan track in Tibetan.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, the second time he turned the wheel of the Dharma. So, we're just reviewing the homeworks here mostly, but um, there's three turnings of the wheel. I guess we'll get to it. The first one when Lord Buddha just talked about the heaps and the Four Noble Truths and a few other things like that. The second turning of the wheel was when he started saying that things had no nature of their own, like Heart Sutra, Diamond Cutter Sutra. And then the third turn of the wheel started with this book, which is the mind-only book on what the Buddha really meant, or at least their interpretation of it. So now, the second time he turned the wheel of the Dharma, Lord Buddha characterized all existing objects in five apparently very extreme ways. We have finished discussing the first. List here the latter four. Does anybody know? Basically, it's ways that things have no nature of their own. So let's just read the list. Um, Panitova, please read.
Nothing that exists ever grows.
Yeah, read the Uchen, please.
Makiepa.
What does ma mean?
Not.
And kepa?
Born.
Yeah, grows. Grows, born, starts, depending on the context. Um, okay, next one.
Nothing that exists ever stops.
Yeah. Uchen?
Magakpa.
Yeah. What does gakpa mean?
Stop.
Correct. Read this.
All existing things are extinct and have been so from the very beginning.
Yeah, read this.
Samanish-
Yeah. Yeah, what's sum, I mean?
Beginning
Yeah, the very, very beginning. Okay. Primordial. Nay,
from
good. Shiva.
mm, peace.
At peace, at rest, extinct.
Mm.
Okay. Shiva can also mean to stop in certain ways, to end. Um, all right, and the last one, please.
All existing things have, by their very nature, gone completely beyond the state of grief. Grief.
Yeah, good. Good correction. Read this.
Ranshingi yonsu nyanen le depa.
Yeah. Rangshin.
Nature,
Yeah, ki.
by,
Good. Yongsu.
completely,
Yeah. Lendepa.
beyond,
Gone beyond.
going beyond.
Yeah, gone past or beyond. Something like that. Nyangyen.
Grief.
Yeah, good. And what's that a code word for?
Nirvana,
Yeah. What's Shiva a code word for? Shiva.
Nirvana.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good. But here, what are they code word for?
Stop. Not.
No, that's what their words for. Emptiness. This is all just emptiness. Yeah,
Mhm.
things have been empty since the very beginning. S- Uh, this means emptiness. They've been completely empty since the beginning. All right. All right, good. Very good, Panitova. Thank you. Um, all right. Number two, Hong Sun, would you like to read?
Yes, teacher. Why it can say that contracts neither grow nor stop?
Yeah. Why is that? Anybody?
Because they're made by the mind.
Yeah, well, they don't really exist. So something that doesn't exist can't grow or stop, right? Um, yeah. Read this, Hong Sun.
They do not exist by definition, and so they can neither grow or nor stop, since growing and stopping are events that must exist by definition in order to happen at all. Uh, Conversely, if something does grow or stop, it must do so by definition in the mind only school.
Yeah, something that having a cause makes it like real in the mind only school. So therefore it grows. All right, cool. Thank you, Hong Sun. Number three. Inghui, can you read right now?
Why are constructs themselves free of the mentally affected side of things?
Yeah. Why do you think? Mind only schoolmaster Inghui.
Wow.
Why do you
Like,
think?
mm, because of the mental affliction.
I would say again because they don't exist. They don't, they don't have any real existence, so they can't. They've been extinct from the beginning, okay? Shiwa, they've been at peace since the beginning or something. All right.
Mm,
Read this. Oh my
con-
God. It's exactly what
con-
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Constructs are extinct or free from the beginning of the mentally affected side of things and also in a state beyond all grief or involvement with mentally affected things because they are unproduced things.
Yeah, exactly. It just makes sense. Mind only school makes sense within a certain context. It doesn't make sense ultimately. Uh, but it can take you pretty far. Jason Kappas says mind only can take you all the way through the two stages of Tantra, which is incredible. But for the very end, at least you need middle way, higher middle way, to complete the path. All right, cool. Thank you, Inghui.
Okay,
Lovely bangs, by the way.
thank you so much.
All right. Daria, would you read, please? Number four.
Uh, According to the sutra, can we say that totally neither grows?
Totality.
Totality. Totality. Neither grows nor stops.
Neither.
Neither grows nor stops.
Yeah, good. Why does totality neither grow or stop?
No changing.
What's that?
No changing.
Yeah, it's unchanging. It's ultimate. It doesn't change. So therefore it can't grow or stop because it lacks any nature of not being ultimate, you should say. Okay, read this.
Mhm. Because it's an unproduced things that continues in the time of changelessness, and in the time of unshakeability, meaning in neither changes in the time back to the beginning, nor in the time up to the end of it.
Yeah, good. All right, very good. Yeah, it's unchanging, so it can't grow or stop because those require change. All right, number 5. How many questions are there? 6. Oh, lovely. Number 5. Mike Hoffman, would you like to read?
Yeah, thanks. Why does the sutra called Commentary on the True Intent explain the latter four characterizations only with regard to the first and last of the three lacks of the self-nature, and not with regard to the middle one?
Yeah, why? What is the middle one? Kuntak is 1, constructs. Yungdrup is 3.
Shenwang,
Yeah. Yungdrup is 3, totality, and yeah, Shenwang is 2. What does Shenwang mean in English?
causes and conditions.
No. Shenwang means a dominated thing that comes from causes and conditions, but it just means it's dominated. It's under literally Wang, power, Shen, another. It's under another's power. All right. All right. So do you know any idea why for this question, Mike?
Because in this school, it's not denying. That's
No,
the whole.
they think two exists. They
Well,
just go ahead.
two, two is the argument is between the argument in this school occurs over whether um two says that, oh my God, this school says that two is the thing that's deceptive.
That makes sense. Yeah. It appears to come from itself, but it in fact comes from other things. Yeah, I mean constructs are deceptive too, but that makes sense. All right, read this one, Mike.
Dependent things do exhibit growing and stopping, and they do so by definition. And the vast majority of dependent things are taken in by the mentally afflicted side of things, so they could not be referred to as extinct or free of this mentally afflicted side of things, nor also beyond the grief that it represents.
Yeah, they kind of know they don't have any nature of not being afflicted. Yeah, because they exist and change, stuff like that. Uchen, Mike?
Shenwang Rangi Tseniki Kiengak.
Yeah, good. Shenwongs?
Non-dominated.
No, dominated
Dominated.
or dependent things. Um, uh, they're tseni. They're rangi tseni.
Rangi Tseni, perceptions. Reflected perceptions.
No, do have their own nature of Kien and Gak. Starting, ke, and stopping, or growing and stopping. Right? Ke and Gak. They exist by that nature. Ki. All right, this one. Mike.
Shenwang Tel Chair Kun Nyum Gi Nu. What?
Yeah.
Gi
Kunyung Gi De. Um, Shenwang's dependent things. Peltier mainly. Um, De can be categorized, summarized, put into the category of Kunyungi, of the mentally afflicted side of things. Yeah. All right. Good. Thanks, Mike. Number 6. Loan, would you like to read?
Yes, I can read. If we do take the later for characterization as applying to dependent things as well, then how must we interpret them?
Yeah. Yeah, if we do take the latter 4 characterizations as applying to dependent things as well, then how must we interpret them? All right. Okay, A, how would you interpret A for Shenwang's? Hmm. They don't exist as growing from on their own. They don't exist as stopping on their own. Wait, you like to say that? Yeah. Um, they have they can have they need a cause to become extinct, I guess. And they would need a cause to go beyond all grief. Something like that. Loan, read this.
Yes, we have to take the growing and stopping to refer to by definition, but in the specific sense of growing and stopping without the appropriate causes and conditions, we can then interpret being intense or beyond grief as beyond the state of existing without these causes and conditions.
Yeah. Yeah. So it just comes down to causes. Um, I hope I was clear when I said that, but basically, all these things can be true, but you would just need the causes to stop for any one of them, or the causes to occur for the last two, since they're negations. All right. Yeah, I think that's right. All right. That's it. I know. Mind-only school's a headache. I've had this headache for 10 years. It's okay. It's good for your mind. Um, just have fun with it. If you don't understand it the first time, listen to the course like 4 times. I think I listened to it 4 times. 3 times listened to it, 1 time through homework. Now reviewing with you all. I've taught some of it, so just have to practice. All right. It's encouragement to practice middle way. It's simpler. All right. All right. That's all for today. Thank you so much, translators. Thank you, everybody. We are nearing the end of our ACI homework review. Please keep coming. After course 15, we'll be doing the review courses. And yeah, then we'll be finished. Love to see you there. Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
You're so welcome.
Thank you.